Activated when cover up your broken time. I might speak. Be careful who you call king. A lot of niggas swear they deep, but only focus on the small things. I'm just trying to get us what we all need. So forgive me if I don't answer when you call.
Enough time in the day no more to do what I'm trying to do. So don't think I ain't got time for you. Oh no, I'm just trying to feed my people. And when I'm not doing that, I'm sleeping. Cause ain't enough time in the day no more. Day long enough, day long enough, day long enough. Ain't enough time in the day no more. Day long enough, day long enough, day long enough for us.
I'm just trying to build a nation, freer than the Masons. No reparations, so we gon' have to take it. We need our own, man, fuck assimilation. I bought a table so we wouldn't have to sit at theirs. On a budget so I couldn't afford to get the chairs. As a man, I would rather stand. Not for long, no, I got a plan. Gotta get my girl to work for being A1. She been by a nigga side since day one. I ain't perfect, but I try the best I can, bro. I never used to understand my pops till I became one. Now a nigga got 2 kids, love them with all my heart. Be my kryptonite, I gotta lift them right, exemplify the way they amplify, get them to the light, I simplify the major factor like to rectify the stripe. Everybody wanna deal, if it's real, you would pay the asking price. Cause I promise you this shit is not a game no more. I'm a grown man, nigga, I don't hang no more. I'ma say what's wrong, gotta say it no more. Cause it ain't enough, it ain't enough time in the day no more.
Ain't enough time to do what I'm trying to do. So don't think I ain't got time for you. Oh no, I'm just trying to feed my people. And when I'm not doing that, I'm sleeping. Cause ain't enough time, ain't no more. Day long enough, day long enough, day long enough. Ain't enough time in the day no more. Day long enough, I'll be back as soon as I get the beat. Day long enough for us. I got way too much to do. Want me to stop and grab some food, but baby, I'll be hungry too. Hey. God damn, I got way too many appointments. I ain't even got time to go to church on Sunday. Ain't enough time in the day. Ain't enough time.
You got my mic? I'm ready. Yo, what's up? Wagwan is Greg Baker. On the Greg Baker Show, we live at Intellectual Radio. I want to thank y'all for tuning in again. It's Friday. Y'all know how we get down every Friday at 2 o'clock on Intellectual Radio. I want to give a special shout out to my producer of the day. How you doing over there? You doing pretty good? Thank you for tuning in with me today. So I really want y'all to get in tune with me today. If y'all want to call in at 708-223-8953, 708-223-8953, 8953. Also, you can go on iHeartRadio and download Intellectual Radio. That's the keyword, iHeartRadio and download Intellectual Radio. Okay, I want y'all to get in tune, one of the greatest radio stations in the land. Okay, and today I got a great show for you all lined up. I want to talk about everything. So, did you all catch the last episode of Power last week? I know we got to wait a long time before we had to get back on the next episode, but the last episode was crazy. I'm not giving away no spoilers. I'm not gonna give away any spoilers, and we're just not getting over Power. But now I'm hopping back over to Insecure on HBO, and HBO is a great channel, and I definitely love Insecure. I was watching it today, Insecure, the first episode, and I got a question that I want to pose to you all. What do you think about uh, strong women being in relationships, strong women in their relationships? I want to talk about that for a moment because I noticed something. Uh, Strong women, in a way, feel like if a man can't deal with them, that man is weak. So I want to have that conversation with you all. Is a man really weak because a woman is too strong? There's many ways that we can impose that question. Can a woman be too straightforward or strong? Should women be submissive to men for a man's ego? It's different ways we can impose this question. But I was really watching Insecure, and it's a character on that show that's like she has a great job. She vacations a lot, and she's in multiple relationships. She has different bools. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like by her having different bools, you know, she's in a man type position. Cause one day she might want to mess with her married boo. One day she might want to mess with her boo that's out of town, or her boo that she met on vacation. She's steady swerving guys. And you most of the time we see guys in that position where guys are swerving women and treating women in a certain way like they are objects. But man, how do you feel about seeing that on TV? Do you feel like it's the women are being hypocritical? You could say that they hop down our throat so much and tell us to not objectify women, but then as soon as they get a chance to broadcast their talents, they do the same thing. I.e., we can say Sex in the City. We can go back to living single, friends, uh, girlfriends. It's a lot of different shows where women was in lead, and when they got a chance to be in lead, they portrayed different men traits. Let me get your opinion on that. And I also want to sound my condolences to those in North Carolina. Okay, North Carolina right now has been hit by a hurricane. Uh, and that the hurricane is not nice. You understand what I'm saying? This hurricane has man, it's matter of fact, I just want to go through a little live audio. You got me queued up so this audio can run through my computer. I just want to go through some live audio from uh from a live broadcast that was done earlier today.
Are you in tune with your chakras?
Your storm system's right behind it. Are you
That's
guys
right.
paying attention to those?
Yes, ma'am.
How much are you guys, how far out in advance are you guys planning
We
for those?
we plan that as far as we can, but right now we're focusing on this one because it's the winds and the rain are here, but after that comes the flooding. So we've got plenty to concentrate on.
Last question.
Have any injuries been reported or people who've been stranded and need to be rescued so far or anything?
The answer is no.
Can I ask one more question? There obviously are thousands of people on the coast who have not evacuated. Are we past the point of evacuation? I mean, should those people now just hunker down and make sure that they have
Well, it is dangerous to drive. If there's water in the streets, it's dangerous. If the wind is blowing, it's dangerous. So the evacuation order stands, all other precautions stand. We're urging everybody to be patient, to be cautious, and don't gamble. We do not want to lose a single life in South Carolina this storm. We're working hard. Thank you very much.
So that was a live record. That was a live broadcast today going over Hurricane Florence, which actually made landfall in North Carolina. They reported two people died, and others were critically injured. So man, I don't know if that murder rate is that death rate is going up, but my heart truly goes out to those in North Carolina and Hurricane Florence. You know, that's terrible. You know, it's terrible. But however, let's get to a little music. And my name is Greg Baker. This is the Greg Baker Show. I want y'all to stay tuned on Intellectual Radio. I got a great show, like I said. Go on iHeart, download Intellectual Radio on iHeart. That's the keyword, Intellectual Radio, and also call in 708-223-8953. Greg Baker Show. Let's get it.
Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Shot. Are you in tune with your shot? Killing your shot, we'll go get your spiritual doctor. Hand me my copper. From the bottom like lobster. Truth is that many won't prosper. Miracles opsa. Leap what's a mop to a king. What's a king to a god? What's a god to a napa? Lever, I see you with demons. You think they your friends, but they really your monsters. Holding you down. Don't let no snake put no hole in your crown. Go get your crown. Lightning is quicker and thicker and richer. So why are we focused on sound? I was chilling out, trying to figure out how to get us out. I was switching lanes. I was in the game. Y'all was in the house. Probably scratching your asses. Stuck in complacency, stagnant. Is that why niggas don't have shit? Let me quit, cause it's making me mad sick. Step on the gas, dust the dust, ashes to ashes. Just when I'm passing, they told me don't do no laughing. Boy, you roach and told me don't do no laughing. How you gon' transcend? That be that madness. I like my women with asses. I like my women with class. I like my women with black skin. Get ready as I elevate to new heights like a chopper. Bringing new life like a doctor. You can watch, but don't touch nothing. Listen till you get in tune with your chakras. Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune? Tell me if you man enough for standing up. Tell me if you had enough and mad as fuck. Tell me is it making sense to add it up, or should we just remain content and not adjust? We were living glamorous, now we living scandalous. At any time it can erupt, and honestly it's demorous. Spiritual wars, I'm on a lyrical course. I'm mama's miracle boy. I took a dip in the dark, I took a whip it when I did not listen to God. I keep a gun in the car, still I got nothing but love in my heart. Still I was sick niggas, still if they come at me wrong. So please do not come at the God, don't be alarmed. I come in peace like the son of sheep. When I run the streets, go up high, even side to side. If you don't take the time to go underneath, then you would never see what I vision. Fuck a dream, I got missions. Spiritual, not religious. Window no pot to pissin'. You do not know how conditions. You do not know how predicted. You do not know how resistant. You do not know how convincing. You do not know how conflicted. You do not know how sadistic. The script has been written, forget it. It's no time for tripping and slipping. I'm gripping and reeling. If it's just to grill them and sit them in dishes, the temple is tempting before we can cleanse it. Just listen. Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with y'all? Are you in tune with your chakras?
Now get even more out of your appliances.
Are you in tune with your chakras? Let it take you away. Don't worry, we'll bring you back. Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with your chakras? Are you in tune with your chakras?
Family and friends of Botham Jean celebrated his life Thursday.
Botham aimed high.
His smile lit up a room.
He was the guy you called anytime you needed anything.
And talked about meeting him for the first time.
I said, hit me with your real name, bro. He said, Botham Shim Jean. I said, Bo, B.O., this gonna be, bro.
The 26-year-old was shot and killed 1 week ago by off-duty Dallas police officer Amber Geiger inside his own apartment.
We as Americans, as humans, must turn away from the incivility that has rotted away at our interactions and not overreacting with deadly force.
The 30-year-old officer told investigators that she mistakenly entered Jean's fourth-floor apartment instead of hers on the third floor. Believing Jean to be a burglar, Geiger says after she gave verbal commands that were ignored, she fired her handgun twice, hitting him once in the torso.
One of the things I would like is for Amber to just come clean.
Before the funeral, the Jean family spoke to CBS News.
Do you think she will get justice? Are you worried that she won't?
That's my worry.
The Dallas mayor and the city's police chief attended Thursday's service. Mourners spoke to the family directly.
Please know that we stand with you as you search for accountability and as you search for healing.
A grand jury could ultimately decide to bump up the manslaughter charge Geiger faces to murder. Jean will be laid to rest in his native St. Lucia. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Dallas.
Intellectual Radio. My name is Greg Baker. I want to give a special shout out to CBS News for that great piece they put together. I mean, you hear what I'm saying? That's where we at right now in America. People cannot be in their own apartment that they're paying for, and without worrying about the police coming in and shooting them. You understand what I'm saying? I've researched this situation. I actually, they say the man John had just moved in around April, so he hasn't been there long, and they're actually trying to change the narrative. Say they found they allegedly found marijuana in his home. Also, they're saying that the man had noise complaints against him, but in my eyes, that does not justify him being shot down in his own apartment. I also read different articles where they broke down how some of the neighbors' story is not corroborating with the story of the police officer. I read somewhere where they said all the doors in that apartment building closed on its own. In her statement, the police officer, she quoted that the door was cracked open and she walked in thinking it was her home and thinking he was a robber when she seen him. So the story does not corroborate with anything. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact of the matter is, why? Why? If you live somewhere, okay, was she drinking when she got off of work? Was she drunk? Was she under the influence to the point where she did not recognize the number on her apartment and walked into somebody else's apartment? Was she high off that cocaine? Was she drinking that Hennessy or that skinny girl? Was she off something? Was her blood tested? So we're all going into his background. We're going into the victim background, but dead people tell no tales. You understand? But let's get into her background. This is not her first situation. As I done my research, she shot a man in the stomach either a year or two ago. So she has priors on the job. Was this young man who was murdered, was his future bright? From the people who spoke well about him, from the picture that I seen, he looked like the man. It looks like the man had a bright future ahead of him. 26. I'm 33. At 26, I don't think my life was together as it seemed this young man's life was. You understand what I'm saying? So he was murdered before he reached his full potential. Manslaughter. Okay. At least they're gonna hit her with something. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, my heart goes out to that man's family. It really does. My heart goes out to his family because I understand death of family members. I understand that all too well. So during this grieving time, I really would like for you all to pray for that family and I know we had protesters outside of, I believe, the apartment building. They said at least 100 or so. Keep protesting. Let's keep protesting. And like I say, we all need to get some unity. Our organizations that we have, the many organizations we have, we need to unify so we can attack all these issues. So let's get into a little music. Then we come back right back and we get to these topics, man. I love y'all. This is the Greg Baker Show live on Intellectual. We gotta give the babies a chance. We gotta feed them right. We gotta teach them right. Most importantly, we gotta show them right. Come on. I wish a song could fix the prejudice that's in the world. But I seen some snipers that will Kevin Spacey time to kill. 4 shots in the arm, wasn't behind the wheel. Are you for real? The more I feel American, the more it pains me. You drag us in for wealth. Why you mad at me? If I see another death recorded, let it be deleted or reported. Just want the babies to grow. They tell us anything, you know. It's getting personal. Listen to me when I tell you so. They trying to kill us slow. Just want the babies to grow. They tell us anything, you know. It's getting personal. Listen to me when I tell you so. Think they try to kill us slow. Where's my precious child? He'll never leave you in your time of trial. Ancestors got me now. As they try to gun me down, can't mess around. Kings are treated like peasants, court just a shower with presents. Excuse my presence from BS, PS. Sincerely yours, Mad Black Man. Ain't no reason for you to kill me. We all black, my nigga, you gotta feel me. Just want the babies to grow. They tell us anything, you know. It's getting personal. Listen to me when I tell you so. They trying to kill us slow. Just want the babies to grow. They tell us anything, you know. It's getting personal. Listen to me when I tell you so. They trying to kill us slow. Welcome back to the Greg Baker Show. My name is Greg Baker, and we live on Intellectual Radio, one of the greatest radio stations in the land. And I want you all to understand that, man. This radio station can give you intellect. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of radio stations do not give you that. You understand? So if you want to market with this radio station, do you mind if I get this number out for them to market with that number? And give it out. So if you all want to market on this station, be a part of this station, call this number 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. I'm gonna give you one more time to purposely be redundant. 708-223-8953. So this station is a great station because they gave a wretch like me a chance to be on the radio station and power my message and power the Greg Baker Show, and for that I'm always indebted to the crew and the team here down at Intellectual Radio. And also I want you all to go over to my Facebook page and check out 5W Casting Chicago. 5W Casting Chicago. Please go over and check that out. That's my personal casting company that we cast for local events, local music videos, local TV shows, local movies, and local comedies. We just cast for your media endeavors. And we're here for you. We work deals out for you. We're not trying to hit nobody with a big fat budget. We go from big budgets to little budgets to no budgets. Our main goal is to get your message out to the people and for you to push our message. And that's bringing you great people that make your project come to life. You understand what I'm saying? So it's 5W Casting. Chicago face on Chicago, 5W Cast in Chicago on Facebook. Okay, so one more. I'm gonna give y'all one more song. Then we right back with some more topics. That was a quick commercial break. Live read. I had to let y'all know. Remember, if you want to be a part of Intellectual Radio, either marketing or being a part of the crew or coming in and doing your own show, the number is 708-223-895. Ask for Wanda B. Wanda behind the board. I should turn my camera around so y'all can see her. But she's holding it down today for Big Dog Earl. Earl out here making them donuts. Literally, he working at the donut shop. I saw him at the donut shop. I said, give me a couple of them donut holes and some coffee. But shout out to Earl, man. He's the man. So let's get to a song. We're right back at it, man. We having fun at Intellectual Radio. I'm Greg Baker, and it's the Greg Baker Show.
Oh, through the good times and the bad times, I'll be there. I'll be there. And through the good times and the bad times, I'll be there. I'll be there. Communication is the key, so let's communicate. I love you more than MJ. Heaven can wait. I fuck with you the long way. I'm stuck on you like the media to OJ. I don't play. Ain't no creeping or no dipping when I'm in the air. I'm chasing dreams, trying to follow, yeah. I hear they brag about pools. I wanna play as I sip on hand and watch you skinny dip every day. Through the good times and the bad times, I'll be there. I'll be there. And through the good times and the bad times, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Like Jimmy Christie wanna be able to crack the court. And you just laugh like it's cool, go get another course. Never knew that I could love you like I think I did. Love the way you hold it down, take you to the bed. And thinking about the times that I drove you crazy. And you ain't never leave me, so that make you crazy. Took care of my kid before I had your baby. And when his pops rang, you told him that's my baby. The love that you showed me, I ain't never found. Now I can never leave you, I'ma hold you down. Through the bad and the good, that you'll be around. And if love is the kingdom, then you hold the crown. The way you looking at me when you going in. And even though we lovers, we remain friends. Just wanna say I love you for the times we fought. Through the bad and the good, you'll always have my heart.
Through the good times and the bad times, I'll be there. I'll be there. And through the good times and the bad times, I'll be there. I'll be there.
You are the champion, U.S. Open champ. How's that sound to you?
It sounds really good.
Sounds good? Something you dreamed of?
Yeah. I'm sorry, but it's so weird. Like, you're a real person.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Usually I send a hologram, but today I wanted to be here for you. So I watched the match. How many people saw the match with Serena? That she's okay. It was an incredible match, and you were playing so well. I mean, you deserved to win. You were amazing. And so did you think you had a chance of beating her at the finals?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't play a match without thinking I had a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the back of my mind, I thought so.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed, there was some controversy that happened on the court. Did you notice that? You didn't see that? All right. Well, I'll tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. So Serena got some calls. So when that was happening, when all that was going on, that must have been, was that distracting for you? Were you just, I mean, because what were you feeling during those moments?
When you're little, you're taught not to look at, like, if your opponent gets angry or anything, you're told to, like, just look, like, turn around and try to focus. So I tried to do that, but in my mind, I was sort of like, I really wanted to know what was going on.
You didn't know what was going on?
No.
Because you couldn't hear?
Yeah, I couldn't hear, and I was looking away. But I heard a lot of people in the crowd making noises, and I really wanted to turn around, but I didn't. So.
Yeah.
So, welcome back to Intellectual Radio with Greg Baker's show. Shout out to Ellen DeGeneres and her show. She had on the new Grand Slam champion, Naomi Osaka. You know, she just beat Serena this weekend, last Saturday. 20-year-old, tennis player killed Serena. The big uproar is Serena blowing up at the referees. I actually felt bad for the 20-year-old young lady who beat Serena, because the story wasn't her beating a 23-time Grand Slam winner. The story was her Serena Williams blowing up at the ref, breaking the tennis racket and the bulls, But as the young lady said, she didn't know what was going on. She was that green to the situation. She didn't know. She just heard noise. Serena, she actually said on Ellen's show that Serena told her that she was proud of her, and they're not booing you, they're booing me. Actually, they're booing at me. So that just shows Serena's calmness and understanding that they really don't like her out there. But the young lady did a great job. You can't deny that. And when things are overshadowed, sometimes it's hard to stay focused on a true achievement. It's almost like the torch was passed on. And you never know, she might have a 20-year run in her. This Miss Osika. You understand what I'm saying? So let's not make that a moment of history, because in many sports people blow up at refs. Many sports people blow up at even the crowd, the audience members. I don't want to go back to the Detroit Indiana game where they ran in the crowd. But a lot of fans was handed out. I just got done watching. I mean, I don't know if there's a lot of fights in tennis like there is in hockey, basketball, those soccer. I don't know if there's a lot of hand-to-hand combat in tennis, but tennis is actually a great game. We should get a lot of our children into tennis. Put together a lot of tennis programs, put together some tennis classes, get some of the people in the neighborhood, in the community to organize that. So we can make some more people mad. So we can send more of our children over to the Grand Slam and really piss them off. send them over there. We need to get some LeBron James of tennis, some more of those going. Let's get some LeBrons and some Kobe's and some, I don't know. I was gonna say Aaron Rodgers, but he's not black. But that man did a good job against us, the Bears last weekend. I'm still kind of upset about that, but I can't really doubt Aaron Rodgers, man. Aaron Rodgers, let's get off of that, man. I don't want to make no Bears fans call in and really get at me. But real quick, remember, if you want to call in, 708-223-8953. 708-223-8953. I'm in Studio B right now, holding it down at Intellectual Radio. So right now, we're about to get to another one of these tracks. John the Author, Black Queen.
I wanna lust. Oh, girl. Yeah. Look, Yes, you a queen, nothing less. So I guess that mean a nigga better come correct. Ain't none of that. Yo, what's your name? What's your sign? Shit. Tell me where your mind at. What do you believe in? Muhammad and Jesus. Even though they both were made by conquerors, worth of John Henry Clark and her anyway. I'm liking your demeanor. You remind me of Queen the Singer. Ain't nothing more attractive than Africans being Africans. And all your naturalness, girl, you gathered, and that's the truth. The way they tried to copy your body, girl, that's the proof. I see them on the news telling stories like Mother Goose. My standard of beauty is different, girl. All I want is you. And when you walk, man, I swear to God, you light up the world. I ain't scared, but I am trying to build up the nerve to say the right things to you. Might sing to you. Lord knows I might be the right king for you.
You a queen of this. I don't need nothing else. I've been waiting on you. You've been waiting on me. But it gon' be Black Queen. You're a queen of this, girl. I don't need nothing else. I've been waiting on you. You've been waiting on me. But it gon' be Black Queen.
Ain't no win game to my pen game. Other rappers should just call a nigga sensei. We not cut from the same cloth, boy, I'm Kente. They prayed and I came like I Yende. Anyhow, anywho, give me any and let me see what it really do. I need a queen of the now, not a queen in the now. All natural, fuck a weave in your scalp. See, I'm trying to holler as you weave through the crowd. I don't just wanna hit it, girl, I wanna lock you down. Cause I heard through the grapevine, not only how you sound like grape wine, you shine like daytime. Wake up in the morning and you hug yourself. Floating by like you high, did you drug yourself? You charged up, let me help you unplug yourself. My black queen, let me find out you love yourself. Then this song, girl, for real.
You're a queen of this. I don't need nothing else. I've been waiting on you. You've been waiting on me. But it gon' be Black Queen. You're a queen of this, girl. I don't need nothing else. I've been waiting on you. You've been waiting on me. But it gon' be Black Queen.
See, I'm intrigued by your knowledge, and on the nine, you got it, come be my man. That's how your melanin poppin', come be my son, kiss goddess. I got a kingdom and crown with your name. I'm digging more than your body, see, I'm intrigued by your knowledge, and on the nine, you got it, come be my man. That's how your melanin poppin', come be my son, kiss goddess. I got a kingdom and crown with your name.
Hey, won't you be my Black Queen, my queen?
Body, see, I'm intrigued by your knowledge, and on the nine, you got it, come be my main woman. That's how your melanin poppin', come be my son, kiss goddess. I got a king in the crown with your name. Don't you body, see, I'm intrigued by your knowledge, and on the nine, you got it, come be my main woman. That's how your melanin poppin', come be my son, kiss goddess. I got a king in the crown with your name.
You're a queen of this. I don't need nothing else. I've been waiting on you. You've been waiting on me. But it gon' be Black Queen. You're a queen of this, girl. I don't need nothing else. I've been waiting on you. You've been waiting on me. But it gon' be Black Queen.
The way you made me feel, made me lust for you for real. The way you do that pose, do something to my soul, girl. Back at this ATM, withdrawing cash for you. I better leave this club before I fall in love with you. No lie, no lie. You the baddest piece about your friends, so I gotta get that away from them. Turn up is what I'm thinking, but can I handle it in the AM when I creep in? No lie, you the baddest piece about your friends, so I gotta get that away from them. Turn up is what I'm thinking, but can I handle it in the AM when I creep in? Tonight I was gonna be a good boy, but she already in my ride, put her hand on my side. Tonight I was gonna be a good boy, but I'm the end to him a song, and we halfway to my loss. Tonight I was gonna be a good boy. She's so creative with her hands laying on my ottoman.
Tonight I was gonna be a good boy, but I already called off. Shout out to the boy. No lie, no lie. You the baddest piece about your friends. So I gotta get that from them. Turn up is what I'm thinking, but can I handle it? In the AM when I creep in. No lie, you the baddest piece about your friends. So I gotta get that from them. Turn up is what I'm thinking, but can I handle it? In the AM when I creep in. But the way you make me feel made me lust for you for real. Tonight I wasn't even on that. But the way you do that thing, girl, you making me be on that.
What's up, Robert boy? How you feeling, man?
I wasn't on that.
You going viral and everything, man. Good stuff, boy.
Girl, I wasn't gonna do it. But some thoughts on the fact make me wanna get right to it. Tonight I was gonna be a good boy, but you're so damn fine, finer than that wine. Wasn't even on that, but I had to stay true. No lie, no lie. You the baddest piece about your friend, so I gotta get that away from them. Turn up is what I'm thinking, but can I handle it? In the AM when I creep in. No lie, you the baddest piece about your friend, so I gotta get that away from them. Turn up is what I'm thinking, but can
Welcome
I
back to the
handle it?
Greg Baker Show live on the Intellectual Radio brand. I want y'all to stay tuned. Check it out on iHeartRadio and download the keyword Intellectual Radio. I want y'all to stay in tune with this station all through the week. We're on all day during the week. Please become a fan of this station. Please make this one of your favorites on iHeart. Please. And also tune into their Facebook page, Intellectual Radio. And to get on their page, type it in, it's gonna pop right up, and you like the page, and you can see all the personalities they have on here. The young gunners, the people that's coming, and we have a lot of knowledge here too. You know, not just the young gunners. We also have a lot of the I ain't gonna say old. I would say learned. We have a lot of learned individuals here. uh, so get in tune with them as well, because we gotta bridge that gap in between the youthful and the experienced. You like the way I word it. We have to bridge that gap. You understand what I'm saying? Because I want to talk about women looking out for each other more when they go out. I ran across a story. There's many stories, and I believe this past week was the uh, is made a year that Kanika Jenkins story has passed. Uh, and I looked up another story where they showed it happened last year, where a young lady recorded her passed out friend being sexually assaulted. Uh, Now I don't know what went on with the Kanika Jenkins story. My heart goes out to her family. I don't know. All I can just do is read, but I would just like to just reach out and just give some advice on just how women could take care of themselves, look out for themselves. When they go out. One of the things I really want to kind of suggest is just really monitor your liquor intake. That's one of the things. I know we go out, and then sometimes we don't know our limits. I'm one of those who sometimes I thank God that I just make it to my front door. You understand? I get like that sometimes. Uh, Heavier people can hold liquor. Their body can hold liquor a little better. Uh, but learn how to chase your drink. Sometimes chase it so you can get home. Drink water while you're drinking liquor. You understand? Give it that little bumper, because everybody receive liquor a little different. So just for my ladies that go out there with their friends, and sometimes might get a little too drunk, and then they be off they square. just monitor your liquor intake and drink water while you're drinking. Different things like that can help you make it home at the end of the night, which is always your main goal. You want to go out and have fun, but your main goal is to make it home to your loved ones. Another thing is, man, real talk. It actually should be number one. Know who you're going out with. Know your personnel. Know your friends. Quote unquote. Your acquaintances. Because at the end of the day, that's like your first line of offense. First line of defense. Because if you're going out with someone and like in different situations, like I said, where a lady recorded her friend passed out, that's not someone you should trust, and that's not someone you want to be out in the streets with during just going out and just having fun, because you never know. You might have to fight someone. You might get too messed up where you got to rely on this person and throw you over your shoulders and get you home. Throw you over their shoulders and get you home. You want somebody that's a friend like that. Because don't you consider yourself a friend like that? Ask yourself, do you consider yourself a friend who would throw their friend over their shoulders and get them about that situation where they too drunk, or even I done seen girls sit on another drunk friend to keep them keep them from thotting around. Getting thought out of hand. You understand? You want somebody that's gonna do that for you, and if you don't have nobody like that in your crew, ladies, stay home. Watch your drink also. I've seen. I actually believe I created this, where they put the little thing on their drinks, and it's like a little leather little thing. Sometimes they bedazzle it, and you can put the straw right through it, because I believe that's a good investment for ladies. That's a good investment. I know a lot of you like to put your hands over it. It's cool, but these pill droppers are fast. Like magic how fast they can get a pill in your drink. Slide of hands. Misdirection. Look that way. They dropping it in your drink. You gotta look out. These people, they do it all for the nookie, man. Ladies, you gotta protect your nookie out here in these streets. You going out here to have a good time. Some of these guys trying to have a good time too, but just not how they not willing to put in the work. They not willing to put in the work. So ladies, protect yourself when you go out. Go out with the right personnel. Know your personnel. Drink water while you're drinking. And get that little cover thing for your drink. And I don't know. I mean, just real talk. It's real talk. These are things that I try to tell my wife. She like, shut up, boy. I know what I'm doing. I'm good. You come in here drunk all the time. But I'm a man, girl. I know how to come in drunk. I guess there's only one way to come in drunk. But we live on Intellectual Radio. I truly had a good time with you all. And I want y'all to take a moment out and woo-saw on the Greg Baker Show. Let's get back to a couple tracks, man. I love y'all.
You know what you in for. Riding through the city with my head out the window. Feeling like the Joker. Shooting in the sky, trying to take out all the vultures. Praise to the Most High. Every king need a queen, so I keep my lady close by. Don't try to approach her. Oh God, for up to 45, let me move side. Let me move side. Check. Yo, I demand my respect. Lil' nigga, I'm a man nonetheless. Disrespect my queen, I'ma put my hand on your neck. Say anything you want to me, I brush it off. Long as you don't disrespect my family, ain't nothing lost. Niggas got the game screwed up. Claim they ain't lose touch. Well, how the hell did these lames move up? Ooh, huh? Never stutter when you speak and say everything that you thinking if you mean it. Never bite your tongue for someone's convenience. All these demons in the cement trying to pull me down. But I'm too enormous in this forest, I don't fool around. I got the eye of Horus shining on me when I move around. Show me where the king at, that nigga finna lose his crown. John Arthur, the retribution for all martyrs who fallen victim to systems and slipped in the raw coffins. If you ain't cautious, you can lose it too. You can lose the proof, you can lose the truth. But most importantly, you can lose your noose. Liberty or death, lyrically I'm fresh, physically oppressed. Spiritually I'm free, but I'm still tempted by the flesh. And yes, my direction is cardioid. What's beef when you're a carnivore? Studying the art of war by Sun Tzu. 1, 2, enemy entities, Tennessee, all of your energy. Industry niggas be finicky, claiming they been a G. Inner peace, tend to me all in your centerpiece. Roof was on fire, now the motherfucking ceiling leaks. Pete,
you know what you went for. Riding through the city with my head out the window. Feeling like the Joker. Shooting in the sky, trying to take out all the vultures. Praise to the Most High. Every king need a queen, so I keep my lady close by. Don't try to approach her. Oh God, for up this 4-5, let me move side. God, for up this 4-5, let me move side.
Grew up blowing in the wind, never really had a solid plan. All we want to do is make it, didn't care what we invent. You can hear us in the basement if you listen through the vent. Bunch of niggas smoking reefer, drinking liquor, talking shit. The old days, white tea and Jabro days. Could've swore we would blow like propane, but the dope came slower than intended. Nobody paid attention at the dream that we envisioned would send most of us to prison. Don't try this at home, don't try this alone, don't try to condone, don't try to fit in, don't try to belong, don't try to pretend like you were activists when really you were actionless pacifists trying to peacefully rob the people of half they shit. I got the scoop on you niggas, I raised the youth on you niggas, hop in the booth and speak the truth on you niggas. Yo, who's stopping me? I'm far from obsolete. The way I rock the beats and run the streets without a fucking leash, nigga. I'm John Arthur. I spit the best, I guess it's just because my intellect puts things in retrospect. Other rappers just best respect. Fuck your album if you ain't talking about a revolution. This evolution, my nigga, and you ain't evoluting. Peaceful protest for what, nigga? We hung from nooses. And even with his hands up, it was okay to shoot him. Racism's no longer needed cause it already succeeded. No need to hate someone that you's convinced to hate themselves. Think about it.
You know what you went for. Riding through the city with my head out the window. Feeling like the Joker. Shooting in the sky, trying to take out all the vultures. Praise to the Most High. Every king need a queen, so I keep my lady close by. Don't try to approach her. Oh God, for up to 4-5, let me move side.
Make the show. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. That's my time. That's my hour. But I'm here every Friday at 2 o'clock on Intellectual Radio. And again, if you want to promote on this on my show, during my show, call in. Call me at 773-732-1799. Again, 773-732-1799. And I will promote your show during my show. Promote whatever you got, or you can even be a guest on my show. So please call and network with me. Mark, let's work with me, man. Let's make your idea become reality. You understand what I'm saying? I am Greg Baker, and I'm on Intellectual Radio. I want y'all to keep listening in, and I want y'all to tune in next week. And this weekend, I want y'all to be safe. Be safe. Stay warm. Stay cool, because it's going to be a hot weekend. And don't get shot. It's Greg Baker on Intellectual Radio.
That's when I look to the Lord, and when he told me to kill, that's when I reach with my sword. Die, motherfucker, die. I'm surprised that you're still alive. I heard you sold your soul a long time ago, but not I.